2015 Subaru BRZ RA. What's new for 2015? For 2015, the Subaru BRZ gets a retuned suspension as well as new exhaust tips, a standard shark fin antenna and updated interior trim. This year also sees the debut of the limited edition Series Blue version. Introduction. In this age of powerful and fast but somewhat pudgy performance cars, driving enthusiasts who would rather pilot a lighter and more agile sports car should take note of the 2015 Subaru BRZ. Comparing a Subaru to such sports car luminaries as the Datsun 240Z, Porsche 944 and original Mazda RX-7 would have been heresy just a few short years ago, before the BRZ debuted. Yet this Subaru can proudly stand tire to tire with those icons, as it similarly proves that if you've got a very well balanced chassis, communicative steering and lightweight, then you don't need a lot of power to have a lot of fun. Sharp looks and an new price tag well under 30 grand, nicely equipped, don't hurt either. The BRZ, which was co-developed with Toyota, which sells its version as the Scion FRS, breaks with Subaru tradition in that rather than having the brand's expected all-wheel drive system, it uses a lighter and more sporting rear-wheel drive layout. It also uses a naturally aspirated engine rather than having a turbocharged mill expected of a Subaru performance model. Though it may be outgunned by heavier, V6-powered sport coupes, the BRZ is not exactly a slug. With a curb weight just under 2,800 pounds, the 200 horses unleashed by its flat 4-boxer engine are enough. Besides, this car is more about straightening out curvy roads than ripping straight-line acceleration. Going with rear-wheel drive and the flat 4 engine allowed a powertrain to be set farther back and lower in the chassis. That architecture translates to a low center of gravity along with ideal front-rear weight balance. Factor in wonderfully communicative steering, and the result, as we discovered in our BRZ long-term road test, is a superbly balanced sports car that's one of the most rewarding to drive, regardless of cost. If, however, neck-snapping power is a must for you, and you don't mind a Ford or body style, you can also check out the BRZ's sibling, the 2015 Subaru WRX. Offering a similar mix of speed with practicality as the Ford Focus Street Tour course, there are also the 2015 Ford Mustang and the 2015 Nissan 370Z, which are quicker if not as agile as the BRZ. However, the Subaru BRZ, which earns a rating from Edmunds.com, should be very appealing to those who value an involving drive and backroads athleticism in a small, affordable package that comes packed with features, body styles, trim levels, and options. The 2015 Subaru BRZ is a 4-seat compact coupe available in 3 trim levels: Premium, Limited and Series. Blue. The Premium comes standard with 17-inch alloy wheels, summer tires, a limit-slip rear differential, automatic Bixen and headlights, LED running lights, keyless entry, cruise control, air conditioning, full power accessories, a tilt and telescoping leather-wrapped steering wheel, a height-adjustable driver's seat and a fold-down rear seat back. Electronic features include a 6.1-inch touch screen, Bluetooth phone and audio connectivity, a navigation system, voice controls, smartphone app integration, AHA radio, and an 8-speaker sound system with a CD player, HD radio, satellite radio, an auxiliary audio jack and a NIPODIS audio interface. Stepping up to the limited adds fog lamps, a rear spoiler, keyless ignition and entry, dual-zone automatic climate control, simulated suede and leather upholstery, and an all-weather package that includes heated front seats and heated mirrors. With only a total of 1,000 slated for production, the Series. Blue, available in blue or white, includes the limited features and adds 0 body styling tweaks, black wheels, red brake calipers, interior accent stitching and a black and blue interior scheme. Powertrains and performance. The 2015 BRZ is rear-wheel drive and features a 2.0-litre horizontally opposed four-cylinder engine that produces 200 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque. A 6-speed manual transmission is standard, and a 6-speed automatic with shift paddles and rev-matched downshifts is optional except on the Series Blue, which is manual transmission only. In Edmunds performance testing, a manual-equipped BRZ went from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.8 seconds. The automatic BRZ did it in 7.9 seconds. These times, especially the automatics, are on the slow side compared with V6 powered rivals that are about a second or so quicker. EP estimated fuel economy is 25 miles per gallon combined 22 city 30 highway with the manual and an excellent 28 miles per gallon combined 2,534 with the automatic. Safety. Standard safety equipment on the 2015 Subaru BRZ includes anti-lock brakes, traction and stability control with selectable levels of calibration, front side airbags and side curtain airbags. In Edmunds brake testing, the BRZ came to a stop from 60 miles per hour in 114 feet, a short distance but about what you'd expect from a sporty car with summer tires. In government crash tests, the BRZ earned an overall rating of 5 stars out of a possible 5, with 4 stars for total frontal impact crash protection and 5 stars for total side impact protection. In crash testing by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, the BRZ received the highest possible rating of good in the moderate overlap frontal offset, side impact and roof strength tests. The BRZ's seat head restraint design was also rated good for whiplash protection and rear impacts. In that agency small overlap frontal offset test, the BRZ received a second best acceptable rating. Interior design and special features. The BRZ has a simple, pleasantly styled cabin that features a blend of Toyota and Subaru switchgear and materials. It's a bit bland compared with some other sporty cars in its price range like the Genesis Coupe, but then this is supposed to be a back-to-basics driver's car. There's no shortage of features, however, as even the base model is loaded with high-tech items like navigation, HD radio and Bluetooth phone and audio connectivity. Sadly, those particular features are controlled by a touchscreen interface that's difficult to use. The menu layout requires a lot of back-and-forth commands, and the small virtual buttons are tough to press on the first try. Not helping matters is that there are no audio controls on the steering wheel. As such, you might catch yourself taking your eyes off the road to fiddle with the controls. The BRZ's firm, well-shaped front seats are supportive enough for hard driving on curvy roads, yet are still comfortable for long-distance trips. People of just about any size should find the driving position to be quite agreeable, and thanks to the low-profile hood, there's an expansive view of the road ahead. Yes, there's a back seat, but few adults would want to sit back there. Legroom is next to nil, your head will be either very close to or pressed into the rear window, and the center tunnel impedes hip room. Trunk space is also rather small at 6.9 cubic feet, but folding down that mostly useless back seat expands cargo capacity considerably. Driving impressions. If you're the sort of driver whose car must be able to hammer down freeway on-ramps with its tires ablaze, the 2015 Subaru BRZ is not for you. Its power is sufficient but not thrilling. Instead, the BRZ is for those who get a kick out of going around corners and feeling all the nuances and inputs that go along with a car that offers phenomenal communication and impeccable control. The BRZ's limits are approachable and easily controlled, which makes it a wonderfully engaging sports car. The steering practically telegraphs the front tire's grip status right to the driver's hands. What's more, the brake pedal is firm and consistent in feel, and the chassis remains composed even when the road surface doesn't. Why'd go for the manual gearbox, which is a pleasure to shift, but even the available automatic transmission is programmed for enthusiastic driving. Used for more mundane duties like the daily commute or a long road trip, this little Subaru is still rewarding. It's surprisingly easy to drive, and the ride is sufficiently supple over broken pavement. The one dynamic demerit is that there's a fair amount of road noise, especially over concrete roadways.